Well, hello there. I'm the old Growler. Let's have a beer. Every day about this time, I kick back, grab a can of beer, take the time to read what's on the label, all of it, check out the artwork, see what they're trying to sell us, crack it open, and see if it delivers. 1 star for just showing up. 5 stars, that's the elixir of the gods. All right, what do we have here today? From the Other Half Brewing Company, it's Woah Woah Double Dry Hopped Imperial India Pale Ale. That's what it looks like. Kind of a confusing looking label here, but well, that's what it says. It is a hazy Imperial IPA brewed with our friends at Trillium and the Veil. This beer contains a complex blend of hops, giving notes of juicy sweet citrus, lychee candy, and a glass of Sauvin Blanc, spiked with pineapple juice. Pink, like whoa, is fire. All right, we've got hops here, the Simcoe, the Motueka, the Nelson Sauvin, the Citra, the Galaxy, the Citra Cryo. It's 8% alcohol by volume, 1 pint. And it says brewed with friends, Trillium Brewing Company, and the Veil. On the other side, it says, okay, brewed by Other Half Brewing Company, 195 Center Street, Brooklyn, New York, 11231. And the government warning that I should not be a pregnant woman operating heavy machinery. Well, we don't have to worry about that, do we? No. All right, well, what am I expecting? A double dry hopped Imperial India Pale Ale at 8% by volume. That's a pretty high alcohol content. I'm expecting a very cloudy, good old New England style India Pale Ale with a lot of hops to it. Okay, let's see if it delivers. Okay, it's a hazy, crazy one. Plenty of head. All right, so it certainly fits the bill as far as looks. All right, well, let's give it a sip. Cheers. Yes, I took 2 sips. It was about 2:30 in the afternoon on Monday, Labor Day. My taste buds, they were on vacation. So they were a little napping, so they had to be woke. Well, they're woke now. Well, let's see what their olfactory friends have to say. There's a very refreshing herbal aroma there. Not quite a flower shop flavor aroma, and it's also not quite going into the grocery store in the herb section. It's not quite that. It's a nice combination of a very refreshing aroma. Let's see what taste buds have to say about that. Well, that is a very lush beer. That is for sure. A lot of full mouthfeel. Oh yeah, and it's definitely got a maltiness to it, but there's a hop. The dry hopping, I'm pretty sure, has a little bit to do with it because it gives the hop oils. They don't disappear quite as much, and they kind of stay in solution. So that kind of balances out. But it's not an aggressive hop. This isn't an aggressively hopped beer, which is amazing because I was expecting, as they say, an Imperial India Pale Ale supposed to have enough hops in there to, you know, take the enamel off your teeth. Well, one more sip. Well, there are all kinds of, the flavors are starting to pick up. This is a 10-second beer. A beer that takes 10 seconds for your taste buds and your brain to get together and say, oh yeah, that's what that flavor is. It's a fun beer. I know the company, so that I'm a little biased as far as that goes. Is it exactly what I was expecting? It's not really. So I'm going to give it a 3. I'm going to give it a 3, maybe a 3.5. It's a nice beer. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it, but it's just not reaching Nirvana. If you enjoyed this presentation, please click on the subscribe button and the bell. That way you won't miss any of our presentations. A thumbs up would be great. Share us with your friends, and a comment would be really appreciated. I'm the Old Growler. Glad to have you for Let's Have a Beer.